Hey guys, FaceHunter0324 here with a new video. So in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble a drop-through deck. So this is my longboard deck. It's an Atom drop-through 41 inch. Here's the one end. I took the truck off, and on the other end I have the truck on. And this is what a drop-through is when the base of the truck comes through the top of the board. So you'll have the base on top, and then on the bottom it goes the truck goes through, and you have the rest of the truck. Having a drop through allows the trucks to get pretty close, or no, not the trucks, but the board. It gets lower to the ground, so you have a lot more control over your board. Like when you go downhill, you'll have more control since your board is lower. So, and on my board, it has reverse kingpin. So what a reverse kingpin is when the kingpin is facing outward instead of facing the opposite way, which would be inward. I can show you what a normal kingpin or standard truck looks like. So on my penny board, it has standard, and the kingpin is inward. And then on a reverse kingpin, the kingpin is outward, or the bushings are facing outward. Okay. So the parts that come with your truck, there's quite a few, not too many, but it's a good amount. A good tool for this would be a skate tool. Would be really nice to have for this. It's not necessary, but you need something to take your trucks on and off with, like to loosen all the nuts and bolts and everything. So have some type of tool. I have a Spitfire tool, and then you'll have your hanger, which is the axles, or yeah, both axles with the wheels, bearings, and so this is called your hanger. Okay. Then you'll have both your bushings, along with your bushing caps. This is what your bushing caps look like. They just sit on top, like this, and your master bolt will go through, and when the master bolt nut gets tightened, it sits right on there like that. So you have your bushings, your bushing caps, and then you'll have your base, which comes with your master bolt. So the bushings, your large bushing, or your kingpin, goes down like that. Your large bushing cap, or your kingpin cap, goes down. Then your kingpin. Then your hanger will slip into, there's a little slot right here. This part will slide in there, and then it'll drop through like that. It'll go in. Make sure that your trucks are facing the right way. I make this mistake sometimes. So just try to match it up with your other truck or some other truck that you have. For example, this part has like a little lip right here. This needs to be facing inward toward the board, not towards the street. So it needs to be facing inward, and so it needs to face this way. That's the way it's supposed to go. Then you'll get your other bushing. Then your other bushing cap will go on like that. And then the bolt. Okay? And then just tighten that with your hands as much as you can. You can adjust it later. Okay? I'll move all this out of the way. So I should have mentioned this. This is the standard way that a truck is put together. So then you'll get your longboard and put it on, and just put all your other nuts and bolts on, and it'll do that, and you're good. So just to show you, you'll get your board, turn it upside down, put it on, put all your hardware on, and you're good. You're good to ride. I'm going to take this apart real quick, and then I will show you how to assemble a drop-through truck. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. So I disassembled this and everything. And to assemble a drop-through, what you want to do first is I have all the parts laid out here. So you're going to take away your hanger for a little bit, set it aside. Then you're going to take your small bushing, set it aside, as well your master bolt, set it aside. Don't lose any of those parts. Then you're going to also need your hardware for this part. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your base and put it in like this. Okay? You're going to drop it through. So it'll be like this. You'll see that it's facing that way. So then pull it through. Just hold it there and put all your hardware in. So I'm just going to do a quick job on this. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So put all your hardware in as like that. Okay. I'm going to cut away and put all this in, and then I'll get back to you guys. See you in a bit. Hey guys, so I got my hardware put in. So you'll see that you're halfway there. You have the drop through. Your base is on top of your board, and you have all your hardware in. Make sure not to tighten it too tight, and always have your washers on so that it doesn't put too much pressure on your board, or else it'll crack it and just do a lot of damage, and it won't look very good. And just know that if you have a drop through deck and you decide to take it off and not let it be drop through anymore, you have it on standard, like such as here, you just have your trucks on the bottom of your board like this. Just know that if you do that, it might tear off your paint. It just won't look very good. But I did that for a while. But just know that it'll just scrape off your paint a little bit. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. And so just know that that'll happen. So once you get your base put on, it's dropped through and everything, and you have it in the right position, you have your hardware on, what you want to do next is you want to get your large bushing, your kingpin, and I'm just going to check which way this needs to be facing. Put one of the sides, if you have a new set of bushings, put one side down. Depends on what brand you get, it'll look a certain way. But what I do is I have, since these are the bushings that came on here, I've been riding them for quite a while. You always put your bushing cap on first, your large bushing cap. Then you put the clean side. You see how this one's kind of tore up and dirty? I always put that on the outside, and you put the clean side on the inside, or inside the bushing cap. Then you get your hanger, and you put it in the way that I was telling you. When you normally set up the trucks, you have whichever way it needs to be facing. So like I said, I have that little lip and it needs to be facing inward, so I put it in. Then you get your small bushing, put it in, and then you get your bushing cap, put it on, and then you tighten it up with your hand just enough. Okay? And so that's how you assemble that. You can see how it's really loose. You want to get your tool, your skate tool, whatever you're using, and tighten it up to the point where it's comfortable for you to ride. I usually keep these somewhat tight just because I have cutout corners. It allows me to get that turning radius even when they're tight. I don't have to worry about wheel bite. So I just tighten it. It's good. Compare it with the other side. If it's just as loose, then you're good. Just tighten it to your comfortable riding. So that's just about it, and that's all you need to do. Finished. Okay, so thanks you guys for watching. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, inbox me or comment, and I'll try to make a video for you guys to help you out more. Again, make sure you have a good set of tools. You could just use wrenches, pliers, whatever you have, or a screwdriver. Just make sure that it's not going to ruin your hardware and not ruin your board. If you can, get a skate tool. It's really, really useful. The skate tool has socket for your hardware. And then it has it for one side is for your trucks to tighten them. The other side is for tightening your wheels. This part on your wheels can tighten right here. Can tighten this nut, and then there's one for tightening this one. And then it will come with like a screwdriver. It's an Allen wrench. It comes with a screwdriver on one side, and then a part for this kind of part. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it'll fit whatever hardware you have. It should. It's if you just have normal hardware. It's like universal, I guess. But I'm not really sure. Just it should fit your hardware though. For the most part, it does, unless you get some like weird hardware. That's just about it. Again, if you have your drop through, make sure that the bushings, or the not bushings, but the washers are on your nuts and bolts, your hardware. Make sure the washers are on so it doesn't crack your board or do anything bad to your board. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe, inbox any questions. See you guys later.